Gunnar represented good engineering and had the ability to do a lot of other things that the other mat cutter on the market couldn't do. I was impressed with the company I bought it from and the serviceability of that company, and that's why I bought through that company at the time. I only ever buy Gunnar, and the only reason I'd buy another Gunnar would be, I'm not sure. I think this one runs really well. There's not much equipment around that I still have that's 10 years old, and I don't know whether you can pick it up on the screen, but it doesn't look much different from the day I bought it, and it still runs as well as the day I bought it. Even the consumables on it have been minimal. I'd say in the 10 years I may have bought, I don't know, maybe 6 of the clamps. I think we had a spring that sprung itself once. So I think you should tell I'm really technically minded. The beauty of the machine is it's so easy, even for someone like myself who's not overly computer minded, not overly mechanically minded. It's so easy for me to adjust the things in it, so that if I find I go to it one day and I'm cutting a thicker board and I need the overcuts bigger, it's a 2-second operation to fix that. I don't have any issues with it in any manner. I've never had any issues with bad running or adjustments that need doing in a mechanical sense, apart from what I get done in normal servicing. So for adjustments for the cutting, you talk about it being precise. Well, that comes down to how you adjust it on your screen, and it's so simple that I never have an issue. Well, it reduces the amount of time that a framer will spend doing framing. Cutting mats is probably the most time-consuming job in picture framing, apart from the actual fitting up work. You're never going to reduce the fitting up work through a machine. If you can reduce your mat cutting time significantly, then that's important, because the most important time that a framer can spend anywhere is at the front counter and the maintenance of their front end of their business. I might add that I don't frame in my business anymore. I've framed since I was 17 years old. The only job that I undertake within this company is I do the mat cutting. Because I enjoy the machine, I enjoy the precision of it, I enjoy the ability to produce an excellent job out of it, I enjoy the design side of framing, and in mats take up the most design time of any part of the framing job. So I enjoy the new technology that comes into the machine with the constant updates that continue to come, which are fantastic. I've had nothing but good service with the Gunnar machine, and basically from the companies that handle this machine have also handled the high quality equipment in our industry, so I only buy my equipment through Metalwood, and that's it, because of the service that comes from it. In fact, as I was saying only earlier today, the reason I buy product and stick by a certain line of product, whether it be machinery or mat board or moulding, is service based and not price based. I've seen a number of other machines around, and I've never yet seen another machine in operation that I believe can do what a Gunnar does. And I also deal with a number of companies photographic companies and printing companies who are utilising these days Gunnars, and whenever you find a good operator, they're using a Gunnar. I don't buy cheap equipment. I've been in framing, as I say, since I was 17, which is 1982. I was born into the ethos of do it once, do it right. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Don't buy crap equipment.